Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, and we are back for our NHL 16 BGM following the Philadelphia Flyers here in our round, or I'd say it again, our Year 6 playoff run, Eastern Conference Finals rematch of last year's Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay once again. As you guys know, last year I kept bringing it up, but this is the rematch everybody wanted. So in the previous round, round number 2, we faced off against the New York Islanders, and we swept them out just like we did the Pittsburgh Penguins so far. So we have yet to lose a game in this playoff run, but we're going up against a team like Tampa Bay that is honestly just, it's just a scary Tampa Bay Lightning team. We know what Tampa Bay is capable of. You are not safe when you go up in a series against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We've had that. We know about that in previous years. So this team has embarrassed us way too many times. This seems to be like our kryptonite, is the Tampa Bay Lightning. But let's take a look at this Tampa Bay Lightning team, see what they got going. Obviously, so far in this playoff run, obviously it should be a very reminiscent of last year. Steven Stamkos, yeah, their team is just doing pretty good, man. Steven Stamkos 95, Andre Palat 91, Jonathan Drouin 92, Dennis Yan 87, Ryan Strome 85. So Ryan Strome got traded from the New York Islanders to the Tampa Bay Lightning, so they picked him up at this year's trade deadline as well. Braden Shen 85, Braden Point 88, Anthony Duclair 84, Alex Killorn 84, Nikita Kucherov 87, Alan Schneider 82, Carter Ashton 84, Charles Scarabelli 82. Yeah, it's pretty much a replica of last year's, except now they have like Duclair and Strome added onto their team. So yeah, you know what, just give them some more goal scoring. Why not? I hate this Tampa Bay team. They're so good, man. All right, Victor Hedman, 92, Anthony DeAngelo, 88, Eric Jelena, 83, Jake Dotchin, 86, Matt Spencer, 81, John Merrill, 82. Okay, their defense seems to be a little bit weaker than in previous years. I always remember their defense being good, but I guess since they lost like Strawman and a couple of their other good defenders, it's really kind of dropped off a little bit this year. Their top 3 is good with like Dotchin, DeAngelo, and Hedman. But then, like, their bottom 3, Jelena, Spencer, and Merrill, nothing really too great there. Nothing really too great at all. And then goaltending, they don't have Vasilevsky. They have Adam Warner as 78 overall goaltender. 78 overall goaltender. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are doing this with a 78 overall goaltender because their offense is just so high-powered. That's the reason why Tampa Bay wins games, is because they outscore their opponent. They can have a shitty goaltender in net, and they outscore their opponent. All right, boys, here we go. This is the rematch everybody wanted. This is the rematch. 2 years ago, they embarrassed us in round 1. Last year, we know what happened. We have to take care of this team. We have to take care of this team, and we have to do it. And we have to take care of this team. We need to limit their goal scoring, boys. We need to do it. Here we go. First period at home, game number 1. 1-1. All right, Schneider gets things started, but Earl Grantham does tie the game back up at 1. 9-7 are the shots. Goals are going to be scored in this series, guys. Goals are going to be scored in this series, so we cannot be surprised. Second period. Oh, my God, dude. Nikita Kucherov and Anthony Duclair. 3-1 lead for Tampa Bay. Oh, my God, dude. I hate this team. I hate the Tampa Bay Lightning team, man. Let them prove to us that we are beatable in the playoffs. Fine. Let them prove to us that we're beatable in the playoffs. We need a game like this. Well, Meyer gets one with 5 minutes left. 4 minutes left, 2 minutes left. Can we get one late? A minute left? No. All right. So we lose game 1, 3-2. That's fine. Let Tampa Bay be the team that will wake our asses up, showing us that, yeah, we can lose games. We're not undefeatable in these playoffs. We are defeatable, I should say. All right, no team wants to be down these playoffs. It's time like when we get the measured team. You know what? Play smart. Avoid costly mistakes. We need to just keep pumping up our team a little bit. It's all right, boys. Don't get intimidated by this team. Do not get intimidated by this Tampa Bay Lightning team. We're not going to make any changes. Not going to make any changes in that first game. Don't worry about it. We knew they're a team that's going to be really, really good, so we need to just compete with them. They're a team that can score goals is just as good as we can. We need to shut that down. Game number 2, first period. 2-0. There we go. That's a perfect answer right back to that. Jacob Voracek and Nathan Noel get our first line, get that going in game number 2. That's what we need. Good. 2-0 lead. Second period, 3-0. There you go. Who are you gonna call? Shane Gostisbehere, that's right. 3-0 lead for the Flyers. Coming into the third period here. Out shooting them 23-21. 4-0. There you go. All right, save some goals for the next couple games, guys. Jan's gonna get one. Jan is gonna get one for Tampa to shut out Mason's shutout, but Earl Grantham responds back again, 5-1. That's a good game to respond, though, boys. Show them that we have the firepower to compete with this Tampa Bay Lightning team. That's a good answer. 39 total shots on net, 5-1 victory for the Flyers. That's a good way to answer that game, for sure. Voracek from Grantham and Noel. Noel from Voracek and Giroux. Ghost from Hunt and Kruger. Grantham from Voracek and Noel. Grantham from Noel and Voracek. Wow, that's a 4-point night, I think, for Voracek and Nathan Noel. Yeah, it is. That is a 4-point night. 1 goal, 3 assists for Nathan Noel and Jacob Voracek, and then Earl Grantham with 2 goals and 1 assist. So 3-point night for Grantham, 4-point night for both Nathan Noel and Jacob Voracek. So that's a very good way to bounce back, tie up the series 1-1, going back to Tampa Bay. That's what we needed, boys. That's the kind of game I want to have us do. We need to just get out to those early leads and just completely shut them down offensively. Those are the games we need. Come on, boys. Let's do it again. First period, game number 3. Oh, man. They just do it right to us. Yeah, Mason got pulled in this game. D'Angelo, Stamkos, Strome. 16-9. What is it with this Tampa Bay Lightning team that just seems to beat us? I don't know what it is. Second period. Well, we get 2. Sanheim and Toffoli cut the lead 4-2. They're out shooting us 31-15, though. It's crazy. I mean, we're only down by 2. We cut the lead in half. We did cut the lead in half. If we can get one before the 10-minute mark, nah, Jerwin makes it 5-2. That's going to be it for this game. All right, Tampa is going to go up 2-1. It's going to be a back-and-forth series, man. It's going to be a back-and-forth series, I can tell you right now. Tampa Bay and Philadelphia are just so evenly matched. They're so evenly matched, but, like, Tampa Bay has the better offense. We have the better defense. We have the better goaltending. It's just, like, their offense is just so much better, though, that it's, like, we can't stop that. Or like, it's not good enough, though. Grantham and Voracek are still doing the best that they can, man. They are still putting up points, but that is a struggle. All right, if we go down 3-1, we need to make a change. If we go down 3-1, we have to make a change, obviously. You just got to keep getting those morale boosts up, boys. Got to keep putting those morale boosts up. This is a must-win game for us right here. This is a must-win game for us right there. They lit us up for 5 goals in that game. We cannot go down like that. We cannot let up a 4-goal first period, boys. That's not how we play these playoffs, guys. Come on. First period. Let's go. 1-0. There you go. Shane Gostisbehere. Good job. Scores on my birthday. 12-9 are the shots. Come on, boys. We need some more insurance here. Second period. I don't like that. I don't like a 1-goal lead going into the third. Not at all. I don't like a 1-goal lead going into the third at all. I like a 2-goal lead going into the third, though. I like that. Good job, Wayne Moss. Wayne Moss showing up when I need him once again. 3-0. There you go. Jacob Voracek responding once again to the Flyers. 3-0 lead over the Lightning here in the third period. 5-4 power play. Tampa Bay Lightning kill it off. But honestly, we're going to tie this series up at 2 going back to Philadelphia. It's a 3-game series now. Steve Mason does post a shutout in game number 4. 3-0 win. Good job. Good job, Stevie May. Good job, Steve Mason. Posting a shutout. Gostisbehere from Grantham and Toffoli. Moss from Pro Rob and Hunt. Voracek from Noel and Grantham. That first line's still putting up the point totals, man. And Grantham with 2 assists. And we tie up the series at 2 going back to Philadelphia. So it is now a 3-game series once again. Tampa Bay just explodes for 1 game and Philadelphia just answers right back pretty much. They answer right back. All right, come on. Game number 5. We're at home, boys. We are at home. This is a game we have to win here. This is a game where we really, really have to show up here and just blow this Lightning team out of the water right now. We need a back-to-back performance like that. We can't have those slip-up games where we just let them score 4 and 5 goals after we pretty much embarrass them offensively. So here we go, boys. Come on. We need this game here. First period. 1-0. There you go. Dryden Hunt. That's a big, big goal right there. 3 minutes left to go in the first. That's a big goal. 15-12 are the shots. That's a good first period for us right there. Dryden Hunt. We need the depth guys to step it up for us. Second period. All right. 1-0 lead again. 26-19 of the shots. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. I need you guys here. I need a big third period out of you guys. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I'm worried. 10 minutes to go. Come on. Oh crap. 5-on-4 power play. Please give me a goal. Give me a goal. Don't like that. Don't like that. 5 minutes ago. 3. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Stone Cold. Steve Mason. Yes. Stevie May. Stevie May. Yes. 1-0 win over the Lightning in game 5. Defensive game. 5 total penalties taken in that game as well. Dryden Hunt gets the only goal. The fourth line came clutch. Dryden Hunt from Marcus Kruger and Wayne Moss. That's the only goal scored in the game. Philadelphia takes a 3-2 series lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning, heading back to Tampa Bay. Oh boy. That wasn't the game I wanted. I really wanted an offensive game, but you know what? We shut them down 2 games in a row. That's back-to-back shutouts for Steve Mason. As back-to-back shutouts for Steve Mason. Come on, boys. We're 1 game away from heading to the Stanley Cup Finals here. 1 game away. We can end it here in Tampa Bay. Come on. Can we finally reach the Stanley Cup Finals again? Or are we going to a game 7 with these guys again? Here we go, boys. Come on. First period. Oh, my God, dude. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this team. I hate playing Tampa Bay. They get 2 goals on 5 shots. Kucherov and Killorn. Oh, my God. 13 shots. They get 5. They scored 2 goals. Answer back, boys. Come on. I need you here. Second period. All right. 2-1. Voracek. 29-13. We are out shooting them like crazy in this period, boys. Come on. In this game, guys. Come on. Get me a goal here in this third period. Yes, Marcus Kruger. The depth shows up again. Tie game here in the third period. Come on. Power play. Give me a goal. Give me a goal. Give me a goal. Yes, Jacob Voracek. Let's go. 10 minutes left to go. Come on. Oh, Bachman. That's his first goal in the series. Yes. 5 minutes to go. End it. Steve, 5-2. Tyler Toffoli. Suck off. Freaking. Yes. Going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Finally, a 4-goal third period. Take that, Tampa Bay, and shove it where the sun don't shine. Yes! 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 We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Thank God. What a third period, boys. What a third period. Tampa Bay gets 2 in the first. They don't score anything for the rest of the game. The Flyers score 5 unanswered against the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 6. Outshoot them 39-23. We wanted that. Their goaltender was just way too weak for them, it seemed. Like, Tampa Bay... His offense is like really good, so it's rough on our defense and obviously for our defensive-minded players. But their goaltender is just terrible, man. Their goaltender is bad. Their goaltender is that bad. He can get rattled too. He can get rattled. It seems he's young, so he can get rattled. But what a win for the Flyers! 5 unanswered goals against the Tampa Bay Lightning in this team. Look at all the penalties they took. Look at the penalties we took. Crazy, man. Man. After that, they took a 2-0 lead, but then Flyers just stormed back like crazy. Jacob Voracek from Noel and Grantham. Kruger from Gostisbehere and Moss. Voracek from Giroux and Noel. Bachman from McDonough and Provorov. Toffoli from Noel. What a freaking game, boys. Flyers win the series 4-2, and we are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in this freaking GM mode series. Yes, that is exactly how I feel. Yes, exclamation point. We faced adversity and triumph. That is actually appropriate right now. We faced adversity. More ways than you can see. They won game 1. We won game 2. They won 3. We won 4. We won 5. We won 6. Won 3 straight against these guys, and that's all it needed. Man, oh man, what a series that was. That was a back-and-forth series. That was a back-and-forth series. That was a battle. It just seems like Tampa Bay... spending all the money in the wrong places. They need a goaltender. They let Vasilevsky go. They should have let some of their other players go. They should have traded away some cap. But that's the price you got to pay. You can have that high-powered offense, but if you have like a 78 overall goaltender, it's going to be trouble for you. But Nathan Noel, what a fucking series this guy is having. Playoff run. 18 points in 14 games. 7 goals, 11 assists. Jacob Voracek, 17 points in 14 games. Earl Grantham, 16 points in 14 games. Our first line is absolutely on fire in this playoff series so far. Dryden Hunt, he's having himself a low-key past couple of 2 series. Late in that Islander series and then late in this Tampa Bay series, he showed up clutch once again. 7 points in 14 games. Claude Giroux, 6 points in 14 games, starting to step it up a little bit more now. I think he had 3 points in the 6 games. Wayne Moss, he's showing up as well. 3 goals, 5 points. Tyler Toffoli showed up as well. If Claude Giroux starts to get going, Toffoli got going a little bit as well. 5 points. Kruger with 5 points. Our fourth line actually really clutch in that series against Tampa. Timo Meier with 4. McDonough with 4. Couturier with 4. Generous with 4 as well. Good series, boys. Really good series. Shane Gostisbehere with 9 points. Provorov with 7. Sanheim with 6. Halstruck with 2. Bachman with 1. That 1 goal there late in that game number 6 was Bachman's first point of his playoff run, and then Moran still with nothing, but great job. Mason played very well as well. Pickard did go in there for a game. He got credit for the loss, but still 1.3 goals against average, 12-2 record for Mason, .956 save percentage, 5 shutouts. Stevie May leads us after a disgruntled freaking Steve Mason and asking, even during the playoff run, to get traded. I don't know what your problem is, Steve, but I think you have a case of like narcolepsy or something like that, or like you might have like ADHD or something along those lines, but you're not getting traded. No. You led our team to a Stanley Cup final appearance. You led our team to a Stanley Cup final appearance against the Colorado Avalanche, who had 30 regulation losses on the year. 47, 30, and 5. Really interesting record there for the Colorado Avalanche, but that is our opponent here in the freaking Stanley Cup Finals. Finally, the first time we reached the Stanley Cup Finals. They beat LA in 6, we beat Tampa Bay in 6, and now we get the Colorado Avalanche versus the Philadelphia Flyers in the Stanley Cup Finals. I feel like we played Colorado before as well in like one of our old GM mode series. And in the Stanley Cup Finals one year, like in like NHL 13 or 14 or along the lines. I feel like we played Colorado a lot in the finals, but here we are in year number 6 or 7 or whatever the hell year it is, going up against the Avs in the Stanley Cup Finals. So here we are, boys. We finally freaking made it to the Stanley Cup Finals after 6 years of this series. Our first line is clicking. It seems like our fourth line and our depth is starting to click along as well. Our goaltender did play great. We shut down the Tampa Bay offense late in that series, and now we get to go up against the Colorado Avalanche team, who is, even though 30 regulation losses on the year, still, we have to see, Colorado made it this far, so obviously the Avs have something that is working for them so far this year. But honestly, this has been a very successful year for this Flyers team, and there's only one way to end it off, and that would be with a Stanley Cup victory over the Avs. But here we go, Colorado versus Philadelphia in the Stanley Cup Finals. That is coming up next. How are the Phantoms doing? They're out of the playoffs, I think, so we don't have to worry about them. Or they might be, I don't know. But in any case, Stanley Cup Finals are next, guys. Let's go.